What up, YouTube? It's Danny, back in another video. And yes, I'm in a different location. Not really. I'm in the basement. You guys remember the basement, how full it used to be before we cleaned out the house. Exclusive members, stay tuned. You're going to find out exactly why we had to clean out the house. And so enjoy that video when it comes out later this month sometime. Anyway, how y'all doing? We are going to go through my Nintendo Switch games, which is something I've never done before. Half of mine are physical and half are digital, so I can only do half here, and then the other half we're going to finish on my stream setup because I have the Switch hooked up to the streaming / gaming PC. My aging streaming / gaming PC. So, without further ado, let me just show you the stack I have of physical. So, I've got quite a few. I think I have more digital. I could be wrong. But keep in mind, I keep all of my physical games in this little case. It's double-sided, magnetic, Pokemon-themed Nintendo Switch case that also, if you look close, it holds SD or micro SD cards, which is nice. So, and I think I actually have some in here, maybe. I may have moved them all to my camera storage case because I think I have a terabyte. Oh wait, there's one. I have a terabyte micro SD card in my Switch OLED currently, and it's not even close to full. It's about halfway full. Yeah. Okay. So enough going through that. We're just gonna go through my physical games, and there are a couple in here that are hard to get. So I actually sold a bunch of games in 2022. Kind of wish I'd kept those, but I was definitely in a selling mood. So there is one that I bought. Shout out to you, David. You already know what I'm talking about. So, and if you've watched David's video before you watch mine, you also know what I'm talking about. We'll get to that one. But we're going to start off with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. This is a red, blue, and yellow remake, basically, in 3D. If you played the original Pokemon game in 98, 97, 98, then you'll love this. It's mostly the same. The way you catch Pokemon is way different. And there you go. Inside, most of these cases have nothing in them, but you do get a map of not Pallet Town. I mean, it's Pallet Town's around here somewhere, but you get a map of Kanto, which, fun fact, is a real location in Japan. Kanto is a real place. A lot of people don't know that. So, next up, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I have opened this game. Oh, apparently I never put it in the collection case. You know why? Because it was for sale at one point, but it ended up never selling. And I'm kind of glad because I would have regret, selling this like I did the other. But yeah, so Tears of the Kingdom, I played 5 hours maybe, and then I got bored. I'm going to give it another chance, obviously, but not until I do Breath of the Wild. I'm going to put this in the case real quick next to the other one. Okay, cool. Next up, Pokemon Scarlet. I have played maybe an hour of this, and this did come with something. Once in a while, you do get paperwork, so there's some inside art as well. Like, not every game has that, but this one, certain ones do. I only played like an hour of this one because I beat Violet, and they're both very glitchy, so it is what it is. I do plan to play that one on stream eventually. Next up, love this game, Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, I wanted a physical copy of this. I have a physical copy on PS5 and on the Switch. Mainly because you get not only do you get inside artwork of Monica and Yuri and the rest of them, you get a bunch of other stuff. So you get a business card from the metaverse as part of the lore. You get a literature club membership card, which is pretty cool. I think I meant to do a video on this unboxing. I never did. You get the DDLC Plus soundtrack, Doki Doki Literature Club. It's got a code on here I've not redeemed, and I'm not going to show you because I do want to redeem it. You get a bunch of stickers, which is cool. And, I don't think I've seen this. Look at this. You get a poem, the physical poem from the game, printed out on a really nice piece of paper. This is a poem from Monica. So, Monica is obsessed with the character, which is you. You're the main character. And they get little pop-up stands as well, which is cool. And they are double-sided. So, pretty cool. Very nice. That's why I like getting physical games on certain games. Like, had you bought this, like, digital, you wouldn't have got all this. Next up, I bought this. It was on sale at Walmart for $39. Super Mario Brothers Wonder. I've not played it yet. I have it opened, but I've not played it yet. So, definitely saving for a stream. Speaking of a game I streamed a lot back in the day, 51 Clubhouse Games is one of the best games, like, on Switch. And it's simple board games. And it sounds boring, right? It's actually not. It's a lot of fun. You can obviously play with two people, or you can do what I did and play solo or versus CPU. But you get 51 worldwide classics, from Dominoes to Connect 4 to Solitaire, Backgammon, Mahjong, or Mahjong, however you say it, chess, checkers, I think Battleship, maybe? There's 51 of these games that you would play in a clubhouse. That's why it's called Clubhouse Games. In terms of repairing people's computers, I work at a gated community, and they have Clubhouse. And I've been to the Clubhouse because they invite me to eat there all the time. And they will have Clubhouse games, stuff like this, to play. And people at the club, rich people, love playing simple board games. It reminds them of being younger. And when you're rich, you tend to enjoy the simple things in life, I've realized. Whereas if you're the normal folk like me and you, we long for Cybertrucks. Can you tell? I like the Cybertruck. So it is what it is. That's good reason they call it Clubhouse Games. I don't know if that's the exact reason, but the Clubhouse in the gated communities I work at, they all have those types of games: dominoes, checkers, chess, Chinese checkers, backgammon, solitaire. They vibe. So anyway, this next game I actually bought the day I had 6 teeth pulled out of my mouth. If you look closely, and it's hard to see, but if you look closely, I am missing 6 teeth. They're just all in the back or on the sides. And a lot of people don't realize that, and that's fine. I do plan on getting implants. It's weird for a guy to say that, but yes, I do plan on getting implants in my mouth eventually. It's going to be like 70, 80 grand, so I'd have to finance it, and I'm just waiting. I'd rather have a Tesla before I have new teeth that go in the back of my mouth. Like, I can chew just fine, so... All that being said, I bought this for $20 at Target the day I had my teeth pulled. We stopped by there because I at the time used CVS Pharmacy for medicine, and I needed, I forget the medicine. Pretty sure it's some sort of opioid that you can get addicted to. I just can't think of the name. Anyway, it helps with pain. And so while I was waiting for medicine to be filled, it took about 10 minutes. I walked over to electronics with cotton mouth. Like, literally I had cotton in my mouth because I was still bleeding from the surgery, and bought this for $20. And I love Wheel of Fortune. Those who know me well know I'm very, very good. Michael, shout out to you, at Wheel of Fortune. I'm diabolically good at Wheel of Fortune. And Jeopardy, I'm pretty good at too, but Wheel of Fortune, that's my game. And I've streamed this before when I was waiting for a game to download. I will stream Wheel of Fortune. Boomer game, absolutely, but I love it. There's no cover art in this one, or no inside cover art in this one, I should say. Next up, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Obviously, the best Smash Brothers that they have ever made, with the most characters, except for Waluigi. Luigi's in there, but Waluigi, he's still not playable, and he never will be. And I don't know why, but it's become a meme at this point. How do we get Piranha Plant, but we don't get Waluigi? I love playing as Waluigi, like in Mario Party. It is what it is, though. So, Smash Bros. Ultimate. Good game. This next game is part of the thumbnail. Senran Kagura Peach Ball. If you know me well, you've been watching me since 2017. I love these Senran games because why? boobies. The game is rated M, obviously, because partial nudity and sexual themes and language, I guess. And they do cuss a little bit. But yeah, I've got a thing for anime. I always have. It is what it is. And there is stuff that came with this game, it looks like. So we've got, it looks like an actual manual. Yeah, shows you how to play the game, stuff like that. You do get plenty of that in the game, as well as drawn in the manual, clearly. Yeah, actually, I've actually streamed, wow. There's a centerfold. I've actually streamed this game before. And, yeah. People definitely watch when I stream. So there is that. Now, what is in here? Oh. Stickers. Peach ball stickers. So, there you go. If you like drawn titties, you'll like that game. Next up. One of my favorite games on the Switch of all time. This is iconic. David, you shouted me out for not giving Break of the Weapon a try. Breath of the Wild, Break of the Weapon. I'm shouting you out, my boy. Why do you not have this? Why have you not played this? You played Brilliant Diamond, and that's okay. This destroys Brilliant Diamond. This is probably the top Pokemon game of all time. I'm not even joking. And it's not even the biggest one either. But a true open world game that is solid and doesn't glitch like Violet and Scarlet. This is the way to go, dude. I'm telling you. I had so much fun with this game. When I finished, I beat the game on stream, and here's the inside. You get all of Hoenn. I teared up, and chat remembers I teared up at the end. And that's actually, it should be in this series. I teared up at the end because this is a true masterpiece of a Pokemon game. And I'm not just upselling it. I mean that. Look online. People raved over Pokemon Legends Arceus. They raved over it. Which is why I'm very nervous for Pokemon Legends ZA. It looks complete opposite of this. This is art. Legends ZA looks like poo-poo. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm probably not. Anyway, next up. Pokemon Violet. I made fun of this game. The night I waited in line for the midnight launch was the night I was getting robbed at my storage unit and didn't even know it. So this game has a bad taste in my mouth because of that alone. But then also, I found a shiny Pokemon within 10 or 15 minutes of starting the game, which was pretty funny, and that became a somewhat viral clip on YouTube Shorts. But I did beat this game. It just stuttered quite a bit. They came out with updates. It improved a little bit, but it's still not perfect. So, if you play this, make sure you download the latest update. That way you don't get as many stutters, frame rate wise. Next up, Pokken Tournament DX. This is a port from the Wii U. It's Pokemon meets Mortal Kombat, really. Kind of with a mix of Pokemon League, I guess. It's fun. I played it for about a month, maybe 2 months, and then after I kind of moved on after that. So I did beat the little story mode thing. So, which is cool, and the graphics are beautiful. It's just it is more Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Pokemon Stadium wrapped into one. It's not too much of a story, so, but not bad. Pokemon Sword. This is actually a fun game. This is one of the first games, I think the first game was Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I think that was the first games on the Switch, Pokemon wise. I think these are the first new games on the Switch. Pokemon Sword is a lot of fun. It's diabolically easy up until Elite Four, kind of like Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. I made fun of the rival because he starts getting depressed the further you go, and the more you kick his ass, he starts getting really depressed, which is hilarious to me. So there's that. Okay, following up with that, we've got Pokemon Shield, which is just like Pokemon Sword. You just get different exclusive Pokemon, and there's the cover art, which I didn't show in Sword, but it's the exact same. So You get all the region. I forget the name of this region. Is it on the back of the box? It didn't say. They usually say what region they're in. It's just talking about how it's open world. And yeah, this is open world kind of. I feel like it wasn't as open world as Legends, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I wasn't really blown away by Sword and Shield. They were just what I had to play with at the time because it was either that or Let's Go Pikachu. But I already beaten that. So anyway, next up, Animal Crossing New Horizons, the best Animal Crossing on Earth, the most fun. There was a lot of work I put into. I think I've got 300 hours in this game, something like that. And I even downloaded the DLC and played the hell out of that. Now I didn't finish the DLC, but the DLC allowed you to design other animals' homes, and I streamed that DLC quite a bit. If you go back in the VOD and see all that, I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. But chat loved the DLC gameplay that I did on this, and it was a lot of fun. I remember Mel specifically liked it a lot. She was in the streams a lot. So, chat to you, Mel, if you're watching. I'm sure you are. Next up, I'm currently playing this when I stream. It's Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. It's just like Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. It just has different specific Pokemon is the only difference. Gotta be honest, I like Pokemon Let's Go better, or Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu better than Eevee, because Eevee on here is kind of annoying to me, and I don't like how he says his name. Evoy is what he's saying, and it's like, your name's Eevee. Pikachu says Pikachu. Why are you saying Evoy? And I don't understand the big hype with Eevee. Every time I get an Eevee, I want to evolve it into Vaporeon. It should have been Pokemon Let's Go Vaporeon, but that doesn't make sense because Vaporeon's not a basic starter. So the fact that that's another big thing. Just like on Let's Go Pikachu, on Let's Go Eevee, you can't evolve this one. So I had to farm Eevee from Let's Go Pikachu into Let's Go Eevee, transfer him over to Pokemon Home / Bank, and now I have Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon. But couldn't use this Eevee, the one I was given, because he's like, oh no, he likes being the way he is. I'm like, hey Fox, touch stone, become what I want you to become. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Doesn't make sense. And then Pikachu on Let's Go Pikachu just refuses to evolve into Raichu. You put a Thunderstone next to it, nothing happens. Oh, Pikachu just likes being who he is. I'm sorry. Usually when you evolve Pokemon, they don't have a choice. You just touch stone to them, or they get leveled up high enough. Like, anyway. Next up, new Pokemon Snap. I played this game one time, and I played it for 3 hours on stream. I have not touched it since, and I feel bad. There's the cover art on the inside. It's a great game. It is. It was more fun when I was a kid. I think that's the problem, why I haven't gone back. I do need to go back, and I think I will at some point. I just don't know when. It's on my to-do list, but like that. I'll do it maybe within the next year. Who knows? Next up, this is the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. So, this is what's the Phoenix Wright? Is that his name? Yeah, this is Phoenix Wright, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I don't know what that means. I've yet to play this game. It was $19 at Best Buy on clearance. I was like, let's do it, because I've always been interested in the Ace Attorney games. You know, the objection, meme and all that. So it's on my to-do list to play. Next up, we have Final Fantasy: The Zodiac Age. I've yet to play this one. I've not played this one at all on anything. I know it's on several consoles, but this is also I think it was like $20. On the inside, you do have an alternative cover art. Or is this the alternative cover art? I forget. No, this is default cover art. This is the alternative. It's one of those you can flip around. And it actually looks pretty cool. I may just do that. I don't know. I'll leave it for now. But yeah. Don't know what the story's about. Never played Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age. So, no idea. But this dude looks like Tidus from 10. And yes, it's pronounced Tidus. People, including myself when I was younger, I called him Titus. Tidus is his name. Don't ask me why. Japanese people make up their own names sometimes, I guess. Next up, this one just came in from eBay. Pokemon, not Shining. No, it's Brilliant Diamond the other one. This is Pokemon Shining Pearl, Japanese import. Why did I buy this? Two reasons. One, I love Japan. I love Japanese stuff. Two, $20 compared to 60 here. 60 if you want the English cover. Because as soon as you plug the game in, it says select your language, with English being the first one, just like it does in the American version. So I don't care that it's got Japanese characters on the side. I know it says Shining Pearl. I just can't read it. But I know what it says. See? Pokemon in English, barely, if you can even see that. But yeah, $20 versus 50. So there you go. That's the cover on the outside. The cover on the inside is all of. Is it Hoenn? I forget. And then you also get a code for some DLC. And it's all in Japanese, but the code is in English, obviously, because it's just English characters. But yeah, $20. So if you're looking for a deal, go to eBay, buy a used copy for $20 with free shipping. That's what I did. It got here in 8 days. I didn't mind waiting 8 days. It's not like I was dying to play Shining Pearl. I have Bright Diamond already. And then the last of the physical, this just came in today. Legend of Zelda, Break of the Weapon. There you go, David. He challenged me. Dude, give this a chance. You right, but you gotta get Arceus now. If I bought this, and I paid $50. If I bought this for $50, you gotta buy Arceus. Now, you want a little hint? You want to save $10? Go on Amazon, type in Zelda Breath of the Wild EU edition, or whatever. Yeah, EU edition, or PEGI 18 edition, or PEGI 12, whatever the PEGI number is. That's what I did, and I saved $10. But then I got it in its English version, like the American version, because it's got rated ESRB E10. Where's my PEGI? What the heck? False advertising, but I saved $10. I don't care. I would have preferred the other cover because I thought it looked better, but at the end of the day, they all play the same. Seriously, that's the good thing about consoles like the Switch. They're region free, so you can. Speaking of, I'm missing a game. Be right back. Okay, well, I couldn't even tell you where. Sorry, let me fix the camera. It got out of sync. I can't even tell you where the case is, but I do have the game. I wanted to show you guys the case, though. It's also in the thumbnail. It's the. There you go. I'm holding too close. Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Scarlet. Yes, it is Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Scarlet. I was correct. I was just taking a guess. So, this game is banned outside of Japan, and I'll tell you why. According to Google, it says, why was Dead or Alive Extreme 3 banned? Following the announcement not to release the PlayStation version of the game outside Asia, a public debate rose whether this was to avoid criticism of the sexualized portrayal of women in the games, or the comparatively low North American and European sales of the previous game and the Live Extreme series. Now, what's crazy is, I bought the first Dead or Alive Extreme and the second one, and I really wanted the third one. So, I obviously have the third one, but it is. I wish I had the cover or the case, because it's in Japanese, and it uses the Zero rating, which is the Asia rating system, and it's rated D, I believe, which means damn them titties. I don't know what it means, but the only thing I can show you is just a little game cartridge I have. I've yet to even play this game. I've just been busy. I definitely want to stream it, assuming I can. I'll have to check on that. But, I mean, I really wish I had the case. I don't know where the case is. It's probably in storage. That seems to be the name of the game lightly for me. Like, if I can't find something, it's usually in storage. I usually find it in storage later. So I'm going to find the game later after I've already edited and uploaded this video. It is what it is. But they sexualize women in the game, obviously. That's the point of Dead or Alive Extreme. Just the extreme part. Now, if you just play Dead or Alive 6 or 5 or whatever, yeah, there's jiggle physics. Yeah, they're busty, but that's not the focus. The focus of Extreme is boobs, to put it simply. So, there's two versions of the Extreme 3. I have Scarlet. There's also Fortune. And I guess Fortune, from what I can understand, is more sexualized than Scarlet. So Scarlet's like watered down. I have yet to even play the game, so I couldn't tell you if that's true or not. But that's what I'm seeing on Reddit, and that's what I'm seeing online in general. Man, I really wanted to show you that case. I don't know if it came with paperwork or not. I guess it doesn't matter. Point is, you can't get that game in North America like through like any retailer. You have to like go online. You can get it on eBay for like 120 something dollars. I didn't pay anywhere close to that. I paid $55 off of 888lots.com. 888lots.com. It's a company in China, and they had one copy somehow, brand new in the plastic for $50, and I bought it immediately. I had never seen it that low. So could I easily flip it for $120? Yes, but I like the fact that I own a game that I'm not really supposed to have. I like the fact that I own a game that's actually hard to get, especially over in this area, this region. And I would love to be able to find wherever the case is. I'm sure it's somewhere safe. I just don't know where. Likely my storage unit. So, all right, that'll do this portion of the video. Long video, I can already tell you it's going to be long because we still have to do all the digital games. And so we're going to switch to that now. Okay, so now we're obviously upstairs at my stream setup. I went ahead and filtered the Switch list here, game list, to only show games I've downloaded because I've already shown you all the physical games I own. There's no need to go through all those again. So, that being said, a lot of these are on sale. I usually don't pull the trigger unless it's a good deal. So, with the exception of a few, and I'll say which ones. Anyway, Agony is actually a good game. You basically, strolling through hell and looking at all the tortured souls and all that stuff. You fight demons and other tortured souls, and I guess you're a tortured soul as well, or whatever. I'm trying to get my camera down there. That was too much. This way. There we go. That's probably how it already was. Anyway, it's fine. So that's what Agony is. It's, if you find it on sale, it's worth a few bucks. Chocobo GP is Mario Kart, but for Square Enix, or Squeenix, as some people call. You're basically racing chocobos in go-karts. Cooking Simulator. Mel was there for those streams, and those are a lot of fun as well. Basically, you're running the kitchen of a restaurant, and it sounds easy, but it's not. I know from experience, it's not easy at all. Rarely did I ever do well. I only did okay or horrible. Next up, Doom 64. That is the classic Doom, ported over to the Switch. And yeah, nothing wrong with the classic. That's probably my favorite Doom out of all of them. Honestly, I like the classic Doom more than the new ones. I'm probably in the minority. That's okay. Next up, Family Feud. I bought that later in that same week where I had my teeth pulled. And it's fun. It is fun. Farm Tycoon. It was like $2. And I've yet to even play it. Fight of Animals. Mel questioned my sanity when I streamed this game. It's stupidly hilarious. It's a bunch of swole, buff animals fighting each other. That's literally it. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I was obsessed with this game on GameCube back in the day. I've yet to play it on Switch, and I also own it on PS5. It's one of those, I'll get to it one of these days. Hopefully soon. I may even do that pretty soon because I'm itching to play a new Final Fantasy game, or not a new Final Fantasy game, but just like I'm itching to play another Final Fantasy game. Speaking of Final Fantasy VII, I played the hell out of this one. This is the original, and it looks good. I mean, the game looks horrible, but it looks like good old Final Fantasy VII, the original. So Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, this actually looks better than the original. And Final Fantasy VIII, fun fact, is my favorite Final Fantasy of all time, with 7 being a very close second. I played 7 when it came out, and then 8 immediately as soon as it came out when I was a kid. Next up is Galgun 2. Where's Galgun 1? I think on PS5. This game is very weird, to say the least. You're some senpai. I'm just gonna speak in anime terms. You're a senpai with a gun, but it doesn't shoot bullets. It shoots aphrodisiacs at women. That is the point of the game, to get them all Aroused. This sounds horrible saying it out loud, by the way. Moving on. Nintendo Switch Online Game Boy. So you got a handful of Game Boy games you can play. I'm not going to boot the software. I thought it was just going to show me, but I guess not. And then next is obviously Game Boy Advance NSO. Then you got Grand Theft Auto 3 Definitive Edition and San Andreas and Vice City. And these have all been fixed recently to where they're actually good now. So that's nice. Then you got Hentai Stars. It was 99 cents. I'll just leave it at that. You got Hentai World. It was also 99 cents. There's a lot of hentai games on the Switch, and I can't believe that sentence is a thing, but Nintendo's like, yeah, that's fine, I guess. I Am Setsuna was one of the first, actually, it was the first digital game I bought for the Switch. It's really good. I need to finish it. Kill It With Fire. If you hate spiders like I do, this game's actually fun to play. They do jump at you, but it's not like, it didn't spook me out. You know what I mean? Kukiyomi, Consider It. It is a Japanese game. In case you couldn't already tell by the Japanese characters on the screen. It's a fun game. I kind of forget how it goes, but it has to do with lines. I know that. Or drawing or something like that. Love Kami Divinity Stage was $1. I even launched it, so I couldn't tell you what's in there, but I'm sure it's rated M for mature for obvious reasons, because there's a lot of that on the Switch, believe it or not. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. What a fun game. Never finished it. I need to, but it's a lot of fun. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is Mario Kart. Nothing wrong with that. It's great. Yeah. Almost said Mario Kart. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate is Mortal Kombat. It's pretty good. But I also have it on like all the other consoles as well, so I don't play that much. I probably got it for like $2, $3, maybe even $5. I know it's always on sale. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 was on sale for $8, and I picked it up. I have not played it yet. New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. This is a Wii U port. It's a good game. I enjoyed it. I got it on sale in the eShop. So yeah, Night Trap. I've never played, but David always talks about it. I guess he liked it a lot growing up. I never even heard of it. But it was like $5, so I pulled the trigger on that. No problem. Nin Nin Days is not a good game at all. It was like $2, and it's good if you like boobs. So N64 NSO Online, and then we got the NES on NSO as well. And then you got NOS, NSO, and NOS. And this is a operating system simulator game. It's kind of fun, but it kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. It was like $1 or $2. Omega Strikers, I got it for next to nothing. I have yet to play it. Oh My God, Police is stupid and fun. It's kind of like the Wrestling Animals game. It was like $2. It's worth $2 to laugh at for about 30 minutes. It's pretty fun, but it's definitely not winning any awards. Overwatch 2 is Overwatch 2. It performs pretty well on the Switch, and I like to play it on the go sometimes if I'm not using my Steam Deck. Pac-Man 99. Pac-Man, if it was Battle Royale. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I only owned it on digital. I don't own the physical copy. Good game. Nothing wrong with that. Pokemon Cafe Remix is a cute little cozy game. It's fun, but I only play it like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I move on usually. Pokemon Home is the database where all of my Pokemon from all my Pokemon games are stored, and I can trade with myself basically, just moving from one game to another, assuming that game allows me to do so. There's some Pokemon that don't exist on other Pokemon games, and so it won't let you. It'll tell you if you can or can't, but it's pretty cool. It's basically all your Pokemon you've caught in the cloud. It's great, including my illegal hacked Pokemon. Pokemon Quest. It's okay game. All the Pokemon look like Lego characters. I played it once or twice and moved on after that. Pokemon Unite is League of Legends, but Pokemon. Seriously, it's fun, but I got over it pretty quickly. But it's very much like League of Legends, just Pokemon edition. Prinny presents NIS Classics Volume 3, La Pucelle Ragnarok. I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for Rhapsody, a musical adventure. I loved Rhapsody growing up. I rented it at Blockbuster on the PS1, ended up buying it later as a kid. Do you guys, anybody, I feel like I'm the only person on earth that's ever played Rhapsody. Rhapsody was so good. If you liked Final Fantasy, it was like a watered down version of Final Fantasy. It was grid and turn based like Final Fantasy Tactics, but it was so much fun. I loved that game. Grew up with that game. Resident Evil 2, good game. Got it on Switch. NSO with Sega Genesis. Here's Cinnamon Kagura Reflections. This game is so weird. Is incredibly weird. You fondle the women on here. That's all the game is. And yeah. I wasn't sure what I was getting into when I bought this game digitally, but I think it was the third game I bought digitally on the Switch. But you're just hand holding and then you start funneling other parts. It's crazy what kind of games they come up with on the Switch. Anyway, Sonic Mania, classic Sonic with redone music. I know Etika, shout out to you, Etika. I know you're RIP, but one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. I will still watch his Sonic Mania stream. The very first time he played it, he was so obsessed with the music. He was jamming. He couldn't hardly play the game. He was jamming to the music. It was so cool. I loved it.
The soundtrack! Oh my god! Oh shit! This is crazy.
You are missed, my dude. You're heavily missed. Splatoon 2. What an excellent game. I used to own 3. I ended up selling it. I am going to get it again. But Splatoon 2 is so much fun. I love Splatoon. Star Ocean grew up on this game. I don't know if I grew up on First Departure but it was on sale when I bought it. Summer Sweetheart. $2 bait and switch game. Definitely not worth it. Definitely not fun. Just go ahead and skip that altogether. This was free, I'm pretty sure. Super Kirby Clash. That's why I have it. Super Mario Bros. 35. I don't think this game works anymore. I think it's offline now. I could be wrong, but I still have it downloaded. Super Mario Odyssey. Shout out to David. He actually bought this for me for my birthday. Well, when the Switch first came out, I think later that year. Yeah, it came out in 2017, and he bought it for me on October 30th, 2017 for my birthday. Shout out to you, dude. Thank you so much. I am almost to the end of this game, and I never did beat it. I got close, so I do need to finish that. NSO Super Nintendo, Sword Art Online. I bought this on sale and have not played it yet, so I don't know what it's like. Thief Simulator. I played a little bit. It's fun, but it didn't hold my interest that long. The Suicide of Rachel Foster was on sale. I've yet to play it. The Oregon Trail, I just bought recently. I'm going to stream that soon. I'm excited to stream that with the chat, where we can all watch me die over and over again from dysentery or whatever. The Coma Recut was on sale. It looked interesting. I've yet to play it. Tetris 99, Battle Royale for Tetris. Yeah. Taiko no Tatsujin. Taiko no Tatsujin. Drum and Fun. This is a beat game, a drum beat game. It's a lot of fun. It's more fun if I had the controller, which you can buy on the Switch, or for the Switch. I've yet to buy it, so I just use my controller, but it's a lot of fun. It's actually not as easy as it sounds either. It's actually pretty difficult. So, Ultra Street Fighter 2. Excellent game. Very classic. Reminds me of Super Nintendo, of course. And I grew up on it and love it. My love for Chun-Li was in with this game, Ultra Street Fighter 2. Undertale, excellent game. Need to finish. Need to stream it, but it's a lot of fun. I love Undertale. I love the characters. I love the story. I love all that. Urban Flow reminds me of the song Even Flow by Pearl Jam. Fun game, though. It's a traffic-based game. You have to keep traffic flowing. Stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Wife Quest was not a good game. It was like $2. And it's good for boobies, and that's it. But speaking of boobies, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is a lot of fun, and they are quite busty. So, there you go. That's my very long Switch video. Thank you all so much for watching. Do appreciate it. More to come. Stay tuned I now have to edit this at 2 in the morning because I do need to go out today. So members see it first, and then everybody else sees it later today as well. So y'all see it on the same. Y'all get to see it on the same day this time, just different times of the day. Thank y'all so much for watching. Do appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody. Have a good night or day or whatever you watch this. Peace.